Hey everyone, Danielle here. I have Micro City set up for a solo playthrough. We'll see how this goes. This is actually going to be my first full playthrough of this game, and so hopefully I don't make any mistakes. If I do, I'll probably try to add the corrections in the description or in the comments below. Alright, so you start with 0 of all of these materials and 2 gold. I'm doing the basic building here, starting at 10 in terms of time, going down, so I'll have 10 rounds to build this building with the resources. So a closer look, this is side A, and I will need these resources to build this building. I have 6 project cards, and these will be the cards I get to utilize to hopefully gain resources or build buildings with. So I've got that here. You get 2 dice to roll, and there are 4 phases. So you get to choose any 4 of these city cards, and then you put them together in this formation with the long side connecting all of the 4 cards. You have 8 investment buildings. If you were to run out of any of these investment buildings, you lose the game. When you build each of these levels, you do use one of the investment buildings to signify that. So keep in mind, as you continue to build out your building, you will lose an investment building that potentially could draw you closer to losing the game. I have some player aids here, the quarter types, which is basically just describing what each of these locations do. To take a closer look, you can pause and read that through. But basically, industrial will give you material. Commercial will allow you to exchange material to gain gold. And then residential gains you gold or allows you to build a building. Logistics lets you retrieve 2 investment buildings or markers. And then the seaport allows you to exchange a material for 2 gold. So yeah, this is going to be a very, I would say, resource management type of game. You're going to want to make sure that by the end of the game, you have all these resources and the ability to actually build using those resources. You don't just get to spend them as soon as you have them. You have to use the build ability to use the resources to build each level of this building. You could pause here to look at the phases. There's 4 phases: preparation, project phase, investment phase, and final phase. And I'll basically go through these as I play the game. You get to place your meeple wherever you want it to be, and I am randomly going to just choose it to go on. While knowing I need these 3 resources at some point in the game, I think I'll just go on one where I could gain a resource. And I'm gonna choose the industrial because that gets me the most resources. I'll place it here. All right. Let's start. Preparation phase, you roll 2 dice. Okay, not a good idea for me to roll into these trackers because they will move, but I have a 2 and a 3 that I'll be able to use in my game. Now I can decide if I want to spend gold to change the value of my die by 1 up or 1 down, and then you actually could wrap around. If you're at 6 and you want to increase it, it would be a 1. If you're at 1, you want to decrease it, it'll be a 6. And yeah, so basically you can pay 1 material or 2 gold to remove 1 investment marker from any quarter as well in this preparation phase. And you can sell a material for 1 coin. So I think right now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to move on to the project phase. And the project phase is where you get to play one of your project cards. So you start the game with a deck, a hand of 6 cards. As you play them, they go into a discard pile, and then you can waste a turn to bring them back to your hand, so you can start using them again. So looking at a project card, you have this number. This tells you how many spaces you can move in the city, and you can move orthogonally. So you'll see there's 1 or 2, and those will be the options you have in terms of, if you choose this card, you get to move 2 spaces. You choose this one, you get to move 1 space. They also have these actions that you'll fulfill. I believe you're not required to do it, but you can. So there's these different actions, and then on the bottom of these cards, you'll see there's some dice values. You actually get to place your dice here and use them so that you can use the, I forget, I think they are the advanced actions. So you would place them here to be able to do the advanced action if you'd like. So I'm gonna try to evaluate what I've got going on. I also want to make note of where I'm located. So if I'm located on a place that has a number 6, if I had a 6 valued die, I would be able to gain the advanced action of the location I'm at. So this is industrial. If I happen to have a 6, I would gain 2 materials, but I don't. I only have a 3 and a 2. So in this case, if I were to stay here, and for whatever reason, I would gain just 1 of this metal. Okay, and I'm probably not going to play well, but this will give you a gist of how this game does play. I will play this project card. This will allow me to move 1 card away. Oops. This will allow me to move 1 card away, and I will 1 location away. I'll move down here, and in this case I will gain 2 coins or 1 of these materials. I can gain a material, and I think I'm going to gain wood. Okay, I can't do the 6 die ability, the advanced action, because I don't have that die. So I'll place my discard pile up here. What else? Let's see. Now I'll do my investment. So I would do some actions based off of my location. But just so you know, if there's an investment marker on the location that I'm at, I would not get to do the actions on my location. So I have to keep that in mind. So now I can try to do an advanced action or just a basic action. I'm located currently at the seaport, I believe. I think that's the seaport. And that is that the seaport? I can't tell. The colors are a little interesting. No, I think this is commercial. Sorry. So this is commercial, and the basic action says exchange 1 material for 1 material of a different type and gain 1 coin. And in this case, I could use the 3 die to do the advanced action, which is exchange 1 material for 2 materials of a different type and gain 1. So I think I'll go ahead and use the 3 die. And I will exchange 1 material to gain 2 materials of a different type. And I'll go ahead and spend 1 wood and gain 2 steel. And then I'll also gain one coin, 1 gold. That is my investment phase. The final phase says place an investment marker if the quarter with the engineer doesn't have one, so it doesn't currently have one, so I'll place it right there. If there are no available investment markers, I would lose, so I have not lost yet. You decrease the time marker by 1, and then you gain 1 coin if you have both dice still available. I did end up using this 3 at this location to use the advanced action, so I don't get to gain that extra coin. And now we go to the next round. Preparation phase. Let's roll the dice. Oh, a 6 and a 4. I don't think I will. I do want to try to move at least 2 spaces here. So I think I'll do that. So I'm going to skip the preparation phase. Well, the remaining things for the preparation phase. I don't need to do anything there. And I'm going to play this. Move my meeple 2 spaces. I'll move it from here. 1, 2, going here to the residential. And it says remove 1 investment from any area. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then if I wanted to use the 4, I could upgrade a district, flip to side B, remove all investments from it. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll use the 4. and upgrade district, and I do believe it would be the district I'm on, so I'll upgrade that, place that there. I don't have any investments to remove. And now I will do my investment phase. I get to do the advanced action only if I had a 4 or a 5, and I don't. So I get to just do a basic action. So the basic action for residential says gain 2 coins. So I'm at 5 coins. So unfortunately, what I needed to do was save the 4 die, so that I could have used it to build. But in this case, I did not. Final phase, I place an investment marker on the location I'm at, and then I move the time. All right, next I will roll the dice. 4 and a 5. And then I think I will spend, and I guess I'll spend 1, 2 to remove this investment marker from that quarter. And then I'll go into my project phase, and I'm going to move to somewhere where I can build, and I'm going to move 1 space. So I'll go ahead and use this project card, moving 1 space. I could spend 3 to gain 2 materials and remove 1 investment from an area. I'll go ahead and spend 3, 1, 2, 3, and gain 2 materials, and with that I'll gain 2 wood. I don't have any investment markers to remove. I could spend the 5 die to do this advanced action, but I'm going to save it to do the advanced action of my investment phase. So investment phase, I will spend the 5, and I will build. So my build action will be to build this. Actually, I'll do the steel. So 1, 2, and then I've built that, which is great. And then we go into the final phase. I'll put this investment marker there. Move this time down, and then, yep, I roll for the next round. 2 and a 6. So I have wood to build here, so I do want to try to build again. I might want to move 1 space here so I could build. So I'll play this project card, move this space here, and it says I can spend 3. I don't have any money, and I can't do this action, so I skip that. I'll go into the investment phase. I'll spend the 6 to build. So I will build and spend 1, 2, my 2 wood, and build this level of this building. All right. Final phase, I put an investment building there. Decrease the time. New round. Preparation phase. Roll the dice. Got a 5 and a 6. So I don't have any materials, so I think I need some materials. I need that and that, or that. So I definitely need a bunch of materials. So I think we'll go into industrial or try, but it's gonna take me a bit to get there. I could go to industrial here actually. So I'll go and actually I have a project card that I have to move 2 spaces in. And I think I do have to move 2 exactly. That's fine. I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and move 1, 2, and play this. Remove 1 investment from any area. Go ahead and do that. And then I'll go into the investment phase. I do have a 5. So, I'm not gonna build, so I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna gain 2 coins. 1, 2. Then we go into the final phase, put an investment building there. I do have my 2 dice still that I didn't use, so I'll gain 1. And then I'll move the time marker down to 5. All right, next. I have 2 1s. Ooh, okay. My final card is 2, And I guess I'll move 1, 2, say exchange 1 with the other player. I don't think I can really do much with that. Maybe this card should have not been used in solo, but it is what it is. I'm not going to do the effect. I will go ahead and gain 1 wood. And then I'll do the final phase, placing an investment marker here. And then move this down. I do have my 2 dice, so I gain a coin. And next phase, I guess. All right, we have a 4, 5. And then I guess I could sell or pay 2 to remove an investment marker. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do here. Gonna want to probably remove one of those investment markers, but I don't know. Preparation phase. Yeah, I'll spend 2, 1, 2 to remove this investment marker. And then project phase, I'm going to retrieve all of my project cards and move my engineer 1/4. And I'm actually going to move it here. And then I'll gain, in the investment phase, I'll gain 1 metal or steel. And then with that, I'm going to go into the final phase. Place an investment marker here. I'll gain 1 coin because I have both dice available. Go down 1. Okay. Roll. I have a 3 and a 5. Gosh. I can't really build anything yet until I get more materials. That's fine. I'll go to project phase and then I'm gonna move 2 spaces. I'm gonna use this project card, move 1, 2, remove 1 industrial, so I'll remove this. I'm sorry, remove 1 investment, so I remove that one. And put that in discard. I'll go into the investment phase. I do have a 5, so I'll use that. I'll gain 2. 1, 2 with that. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is. And then I guess I'll go to the final phase. Place the investment marker there. Go down. I don't gain any coins. I have a 1, 3. And I really do need to build now because I have everything I need to build this level. So I need to be able to get to one of the red sections, which should be pretty easy, but I'm gonna need to move twice. So I will go here, move 2, 1, 2, and then this says remove a investment from in the area, so I'll do that. Actually, you know what? I will actually gain a material, gain a wood. I'm not going to do the advanced, I don't have a 4. I'll move on to the investment phase. I do have a 1, which I'll utilize to build, and I'll build the first level here. Move that down 1, move that down 1, move this down 1. And I've built that. All right, and then I do the final phase. I place an investment marker here. Move this down. next round. It's a 6 and a 2. And I'm gonna need to build. So I think I can complete this in this turn. So let's see. I will move 1 space. Yeah, move 1 space. Move down here. And then I'll gain 2 coins. And then I'm gonna use this 6 in the investment phase so that I can build, and I'll build the final level. And this is an interesting predicament because now I have no more investment markers. Did I need to have 1 left? Because in the final phase I think I needed to, so I didn't end up winning. I think I lost, unfortunately. So in a way, I needed to play a card that let me remove. So if I could rewind, I would play this card, spend 3 coins, 1, 2, 3, and remove an investment marker from any area. And I gain 2 materials, so maybe I gain that. So that's what I would do. And then during the final phase, I'll be able to place this here. Is that right? Yeah. But I still need 1 more because it says in the final phase, if there are no available investment markers, lose. But is that only if I can't place a marker? I think I win. Let me just double check here. Okay, yeah, so you're victorious immediately when the final stage of a building is completed. So I didn't have to go through the rest of the phases. So I'm good. I won the game. Sorry about that. Cool. So this was probably the easiest mode that you could do solo, and hopefully I played correctly. I think I did. I mean, it seems a little complicated with a lot of the different quarter types, what they do, and then like the advanced and basic actions, but I think overall it's a very easy game to play. And I mean, you tell me if I played wrong, but I felt it was easy to grasp. It doesn't take up much space, and what took me maybe 15-20 minutes to play. Yeah, so I would be curious what you guys think about this game. It's definitely a puzzle. You have to figure out how to best use your resources, gain them. I barely used any of my money to change the value of a die, so that was interesting. It wasn't too difficult. But yeah, I thought this was fun. I don't know overall if this is a game I'd pull out to play all the time. I don't know, something about it is not really grabbing me for it, but it's not a bad game to bring if I'm going away. It's compact enough to travel with, and yeah, I think if I had to say if I would play this again, it's probably a maybe. I would just, yeah, it would be a maybe. And it's not the most fun game in my compact game collection, but I do like the fact that it is very solo friendly and there's a clear objective. It's not really a beat your own score game. There's an objective to build a building. Obviously I did the easy version, so there's definitely more of a challenge when you try the other buildings, but yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks.